Hey everyone, blessings and salutations to you. Greetings, holy Easter greetings. Oh, what an awesome privilege it is to serve a God who is not dead, a God who knows every little bit of our heartaches and our pain, a God who stands by us and never leaves us. Yes, He is risen, He is alive, and that solidifies our salvation. To God be the glory. I pray that this week will be a wonderful week for you as you go out and you will remain blessed. This is Motivations and Memoirs. My name is Iberica. If this is your first time, special welcome to you. Thank you for coming back, subscribers and supporters. My thought to you this week is know when to jump. Scientists some years ago carried out an experiment on a frog that they placed into a vessel filled with water. They began heating the pot, and it was discovered that as the temperature of the water increased, the frog adjusted its body's temperature accordingly. And so the frog kept adjusting its body's temperature with the increasing temperature of the water. This continued for a while until the water is almost at a boiling point. The frog couldn't adjust anymore, and so it decided to jump out. It tried to jump out, but it was unable to do so because it had lost all its strength in adjusting with the rising heat of the water's temperature. Very soon, the frog dies. Guys, what do you think killed it? Think about it. Was it fear? Was it the boiling water? Was it shock? Or was it plain stupidity of the frog? My thought is that the frog's own inability and its delay in deciding when to jump was what killed it. Job chapter 14 and verse 1 says, "Man born of a woman is a few days." Mean that we don't have long. We get a little bit of time. And guess what? That little bit of time that we get, the word of God says, is full of trouble. So our lives are sometimes rough, chaotic, and yes, full of trouble. Society teaches us to be contented, to get comfortable, and to adjust ourselves to circumstances, to situations, and to people, regardless of sometimes how they treat us. Even when doing so is literally eating us alive. So much so that sometimes we become lost or trapped in a system of some sort, even to the point where we have sacrificed our very selves and become stretched out like a stretched out elastic. You know them stretched out elastic that you probably have to take out and replace it as no more use to whatever garment it is in. There's no more room left for any adjustments. However, self-actualization teaches us to know when enough is enough. So we must know when to jump. Yeah, man, know when to jump out of any situation that threatens us or cripples, belittles or disturbs our peace. Some of you here listening, you know from earth to heaven that you are sitting in a pot that is not just boiling, the pot is bubbling. The water has boiled to the point where it has boiled out your peace, your joy, your self-esteem, and it's about to boil out your very life. But you're still sitting in there. The Lord is calling you out of the situation, and so often He has sent words via different servants to remind you that He is still waiting on you with open arms, that He is ready to receive you. Take the correct action. Stop allowing yourself to be exploited. It's time to put an end to the emotional, the financial, the physical, the spiritual, and the mental abuse, the mental drain. Jesus came to set the captives free, and that's why we are in this celebratory mode, because yes, He is risen and He's alive forevermore. So your freedom has come. It's time to jump out. Jump out while your mind is still alert. Jump out while you have mobility. Jump out while you can still think and still make decisions. Jump out while you still have the strength to jump. Guys, as you go out this week, it's time to do self introspection. It's time to look and to see if we are seated somewhere that is really just boiling us out to nothing. And if you find yourself in a situation, it's time to jump out. Jump out to freedom. Jump out to peace. Jump out because freedom has come. What good? Take care of your lovely selves, and I will see you next week. Blessings.